'Twas in the year of '06, February month. We all went to Trepassey for the A Hicks tournament, with boxes of beer and sleeping bags and Kias and Tiburans. 3 women for company for the trip they came along. Now some of the boys had never been away from home before. Was the first time Penny put his foot outside Teresa's door. And we said we'd follow Fridgee, for he'd often been away. He went as far as Grandfalls once to hear Brian Adams play. Saturday morning, bright and early, we got on the road. 3 cars going to make the run, all carrying the full load. And Doyley had a head start, 'cause Fridgee stayed asleep. When Bully went to pick him up, he was counting sheep. Then with Luby and the stallion all packed in the Bully's car, we made good time to Cape Royal, and Calvert was not far. Once Fridgee got the breakfast half, we put the hammer down, and the Kia passed the Tiburon just outside Trepassey town. Now everyone was business when we stepped on the court. The boys from St. Mary's, they were the scrappy sort. O'Reilly and Penny controlled the boards, and Doyley made his shots. And when the buzzer sounded, one victory we got. And someone said that breakfast was served at the canteen. All the toutins you could eat at 50 cents apiece. Well, Fridgee laid the visa down, said keep a steady flow, and they had to send the Saint shots to bring in some more dough. Now the big break in between games was worrisome at best. Some of the boys went for a run and some just tried to rest. There was little heat at the hotel that felt just like the rink. O'Reilly, he got knocked out next to Fridgee by the stink. But we came to play at 6 o'clock and finished him with speed. Then off to the showers and to look for a feed. And looking for a party, Christa had a place well picked. Jamie said, oh yes now boys, you're going to get dicked. Well, Dick Sutton is an old fellow with ne'er a toot in his head. One finger stuck up in the air, you don't know what he said. Jamie got the guitar and Fridgee sang a song, and Randy hit it off with Dick, best friends all night long. Midnight hit, we left for the dance down at Trepassey Hall. For what's the time up here without old DJ Roddy Paul? Poor Fridgee's ankle was acting up, the big fella couldn't dance. He went home alone at 2 o'clock and kept it in his pants. Now the night being nearly over, and morning was not far. Some of the lads they walked home, and some jammed into a car. Fridgee lay down on the bed, so tired he did seem. He dreamt himself in Shandoyle, sat down to pick the team. They both agreed on McCarty and the Stallion right away. O'Reilly, Luby and Brant Lou were certainly to play. But passions they began to rise, tempers they did boil. Shan wanted Chrissy Brinson, Fridge wanted Chrissy Doyle. Then the dream turned into a nightmare. Fridge gave Shan a smack, who wanted to bring Mark Don and Colin Melvin back. And when the cock crew in the morning, it crew both loud and shrill. Fridgee woke up in a sleeping bag many mile from Birchie Hill. Now we awoke quite early and one more game to play. Although it was a bad one, got our first win of the day. With thoughts of 4 games in 2 days, Robin wondered would we tire. Kayla Aspel sat there wondering, do sparks really cause fire? Now the next one, none of the locals gave us the fighting chance. They said Matt Chapman's team would lead us on a merry dance. By the time half-time came, it looked like they were right. We got beat quite soundly, but sure put up a fight. We headed home that afternoon, all tired, stiff and sore, and all agreed that next year we'd come back up the shore. First time we all played together, we thought it went quite well, but next year we're taking a load of birch for the Trepassey Motel. Now Penny's back in Frogmarsh, living with his ma. Fridgee has been proclaimed an honorary Trepassey man. He hasn't been seen in 2 weeks. The last place he was known was arm in arm with Shandoyle singing Basketball Jones.